What's going on, collective? It is your girl Aquame, and we are here to do a Aries season reading for the collective. Happy birthday to all the Aries out there that's checking in with this reading. Okay, this is for everyone. Please take what resonates, leave the rest for whoever else may need it. Okay, so we're gonna tap in and get into the energy, see what's happening, see what's going on, what you need to expect, all of that good stuff. Okay, so tap in, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. All right, but let's get started. Let's get going for the collective. What is the season of Aries bringing for the collective? Okay, um, I do know that Aries is currently in Neptune and also in Saturn. Okay, so um, we may be getting dreams in regards to structure, right? How we need to structure our lives, what we need to do for our next steps, which is going to be important. So pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to little signs that you're getting around you, all right? Because they're showing you your next steps forward, all right? They're showing you the moves you need to make, the changes you have to make. So let's see, let's get started. Let's get started. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. This is for the collective, and thank you for being here with us. Our higher selves are in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So, let's see. What do we get? Oh, all right, hold on. A lot of cards flipped over. Didn't I just speak about the dreams? You have the dream here. Okay, so the energy of dreams, number 4. Something is being revealed, insight and breakthrough. So that's really good for this energy that we're in with an Aries season. Okay, it's a lot of things that's helping us to open up and expand, to bloom and blossom and be the best we can be. Okay, number 4 is on this card here. So your stability, your security, your sound. I'm hearing like sound judgment. Um, Yeah, the dream. You may have some type of dream that you have, some type of goal that you want to, obtain at this time, and it's telling you to get put like it's what I want to say. It's telling you to get started on it because it's a good time to do it, right? It's a good opportune time. So let's see. Something is revealed. This breakthrough energy is here. I love that because the breakthrough of the season, right? The atmosphere has changed since this equinox has passed, the spring equinox. We've definitely had a change in mood, right? You may have had a change in just your mind and how you're thinking, right? Just different things everything feels different at this time, right? And that's a good thing. It's like go with the flow of the change and movement of energy. And you have achievement. I love that. This beautiful flower. It looks like a star of sorts. Okay, so it says keep focus on the dream. All right, so we have the card, the dream, and we have keep focus on that dream. Okay, so you have something that you want to do. You need to stay focused on it. All right, you need to not go backwards. You need to not stop or second guess yourself. If you need to take small breaks in between, that's fine. But there's something here that you are really um, working towards that's very purposeful, it's very meaningful, it holds some type of weight in your world. And I feel like you want to do good with this energy. You want it to be successful. You want it to be, very, you want it to be everything you want it to be. And I feel like this is, happening for us. So that's good. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this is just a overall general energy for the season of Aries. Okay. So everybody, collective energy, seeing what's happening, but the dream world. So Neptune energy is very prevalent at this time. Okay. In Aries season, I feel like we may, in the beginning of Aries season, you may feel like you have a lot of desires or a lot of um, some type of like goals you want to meet or like things that you want to do, right? By the end of Aries season, it's about actually making those things happen, right? You have a plan, you have an idea, you have something set in place, and you actually complete it. You successfully get through to the end. Okay, so that's what I see here. It's like from the conception of the idea to the completion, right, to the actualization of that thing happening for you. That's how this season is going to be moving. If you move with intention like that, that's how you'll see things play out for you, unfolding, blooming. Flowers are blooming at this time. All right, get yourself some flowers. Get yourself some new perfume. Um, what else am I seeing here? Definitely it says keep focus. So please do not lose sight of what's the bigger picture here either. All right. So don't lose sight of what you want. Don't lose sight of, you know, what is possible here, the possibility. Don't lose sight of, because again, any day things can happen where you feel um, like, well, where is all of this going? What is happening right now? But you don't want to get stuck in that mode because then you prevent yourself from moving forward and making achievements, making, the steps that you need. All right. So pay attention to that. Number 4 and number 17. So 417, that could be somebody's birthday, April 17th. Okay. Or that day in general could be important during Aries season, excuse me. So be careful too of taking things at face value. Make sure you look deeper into things before you get involved in it, before you invest your time in it. Okay, don't get wrapped up, caught up in things. Okay, because I feel like if you do with this dreamy energy, it's like you can get caught up in the limelight of something or the spotlight of something. So it's like you get a small win and you feel like you're done. You don't have to do anymore. And it's like, no, there's more work to do, right? There's more steps that have to be made. There's more to the plan, right? There's more wins to come. So it's not just the small wins like, oh, okay, I did this, I achieved it, I'm good, I don't gotta do no more. No, this is continuously and consistency. Okay, some type of how do I say that? It's like the mechanics of how things move and operate and move forward, right? Making sure that's a well-oiled operation or machine. All right, what else do we have here for the collective for Aries season? The Aries season, the babies, the rams, right? You're in between worlds. Number 3 is here. Okay? You're showing up and you're showing out in some sort of ways that are very new for you. And that's good because you're stepping out and taking risk. You're allowing yourself to like discover new. That's what I'm hearing. You're discovering new. So that between worlds, it's like you're stepping into something new that you don't really know. So you're used to one thing or you've been operating in one thing. You've been dealing with whatever, but you're also stepping into something else that's taking you a place, or it's expanding what you got going on. Okay, this between worlds card also talks about going back and forth, right? So something about so there's a back and forth here. There's a day and night situation. So okay, a day and night situation where something that maybe that you're in right now, it's like you're successful at it or it's going okay, but there's something else where it's bringing you more exposure in some sort of way, or some type of it's just bringing you into a higher level. Okay, which is good. That's what we want. We don't want to stay, I'm hearing muted. You don't want to be muted. All right, something in this past energy is very muted, where you're moving into something that's more expressive, more, you can show yourself off. Which, let me show you my haircut, guys. I have to show you. Hi, I got a new haircut, a new color. So, a transition, right? Changing up things, and it's like I'm feeling good, doing good, and I don't want to be muted anymore. I want to be expressive. I want to be more seen. Okay, so there's something there that brings you into this more. It's like you're feeling yourself. You're feeling yourself. That's what I see with this in between energy. You're feeling a lot more productive. You're feeling a lot more beautiful. You're feeling a lot more like I can do this. You're feeling more accomplished. So you have TikTok with the timing. Okay, so this is the right time. And you have number 30, and then you have number 3. All right, so number 3 is important here. All right, just like the number 4 and number 17. But TikTok. So this is something here is like a limited time. Like there's a small window of opportunity here. There's a short transition into something else. There's some type of transitioning time though, right? Something is moving from one to the other, from one phase to the next. So in Aries season, you're going to see a lot of things um, moving forward, right? Not necessarily brand new, but just like a development, a growth, right? You see a flower at a stage of just being a sprout versus it being a whole bloom versus it, growing its next layer. Is I don't know. It's just like going through the phases, and it's is developing as it goes. So there's new developments coming in. There's going to be a lot of different um, things that are going to be like in the news as well. All right. You may feel very hurried for time at this time. Like you may feel like you have deadlines to meet, or you feel like, the time is ticking to do something. So do it now, right? Don't waste the time. That's what I'm hearing. Don't waste your time. Do not waste time. Let me get one more card here. One more card for Aries season. You have time to take a nap, which is interesting. Number 24. Okay. Time to take a nap though is like, hey, just let things be as well. I mean, time to take a nap too. Things that actually being put to rest, being put to like end, things that were dragging along, right? So something here, this isn't, I don't necessarily see this as like, oh, I'm sleepy, I'm tired. I see this as like things being really put to rest, being put to bed. Like there's a time crunch to do that, right? Because you're in this transition, right? Going from this darker side to this lighter side, or whatever it is that you're transitioning from, this upgrade, there is a time frame in which you have to put things to rest. You have to tie up loose ends. You have to meet the you have to meet things with or let things be where they are, and you keep moving forward. Okay. So if something here is not moving, it doesn't mean that you stop moving. You have to figure out how to move around something, maybe something that is like done isolated or something like that. This yang energy is at the bottom. So there's definitely new energy formulating and being birthed into existence at this time, which is really good. So things that were stagnant. Um, I'm also hearing people who missed opportunities, right? Like, don't be that person that misses opportunities. You have something here. You have enough time to do something. So don't wait until the last minute to do it. Do it now. Nip it in the butt now. Get things done now. So it's not lingering on your list. Okay. So Aries season is about keeping your commitments, right? If you make a daily list of tasks to do, try to complete as many as possible without leaving things for the next day. Okay. So do today, what can be done today, do today, right? Don't leave it for tomorrow, because again, this will help with the transition. This will help with bringing things into a faster pace, into a more present space of what you want. Okay, does that make sense? I hope it does. All right, which one? I like this one. Let's do you. I like this pink deck. I've been rocking with it for a few weeks now, so let's continue. And hello, everybody in the chat. I do appreciate you being here. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. All right. If you need me, let me know. I'm here for you. All right. What's this overall energy here for the collective for this month, for this season? Oh, you got two pages. You have the Page of Cups and you have the Page of Swords as the starter energy for this Aries, and this Aries energy. Yes. So a lot of again, this is giving me the Neptune, and this is giving me the Saturn energy. So some type of bringing your creativity into the forefront here. Not being afraid to show yourself here. I feel like be as weird as possible, right? Because the weirdness is what's going to help you get somewhere, right? The Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, like the Page of Swords will ask a question to get the answer that they need to get the information that helps them to move further along, right? They're not afraid to seek out information. This Page of Cups is very much creative, right? Willing to, you know, how do I say, paint the right picture, right? To get the right attention or something like that. So something here about grabbing attention or something. Have fun this season though. Go out. She has her fish that she won at the carnival, right? So it's like, don't be afraid this season at all. At all. Do not be afraid. And ask questions. There's a lot of questions here. Somebody may be not understanding why their taste is changing. Your taste may be changing, right? You may be looking for something new to fulfill your taste buds, your appetite, or right, you may want to upgrade something, and something here is evolving. It's at the beginning stages, all right? This is like that new year. Happy New Year, guys, as well. Um, so this is that new year energy where you're stepping in fresh, doing something a little bit new, but you're doing it in your own way, okay? You're doing it in a way, it's like you're still learning here. So you're stepping into a learning phase, but you're learning by being you. So you have the Six of Cups here, your family, your friends, learning from other people here. Okay. You may question your past, and this is what's bringing you into this new phase, right? Questioning people from your past, or um, maybe even reconciling here, understanding, like coming to some sort of understanding, but being able to actually do something with that understanding, like knowing why something is the way it is, understanding why somebody behaves the way they do, um, being very forgiving. I feel like Aries season can be very, this Aries season will be forgiving to a lot of people, actually. Interesting. Hmm. What's the forgiveness here? You have the Knight of Swords, so maybe conversations of the past that, once would have hurt, now they're more easier to have here. You know, being more open, being more communicative, right? Like communicating more, expressing yourself more here, not holding in, right? Where you may have done that in the past, this is now the time to step up and say something here. Don't hold back. It's something here also with this season where I feel like families or people will be getting together and kind of really just interacting, like, like going on a trip with your family and you just see how everybody is. Everybody's in their own kind of bubble, in their own world, but they're still together at the same time, right? Everybody being free, but also working together. Interesting energy. But there may be some difficult conversations also that come up where it's like putting something to rest here, this final conversation, or this like coming to an agreement, or coming to, what do you say, we agree to disagree type of energy. I like it this way, you like it that way, and that's fine, right? We don't have to like the same things, but we can still find a way to work together to create some sort of harmony here. All right, let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. You have the Eight of Cups. Again, putting things to rest, putting things to bed. I feel like you're in this energy of wanting fresh, new things to worry about. Right? You're in the energy of like, give me a new problem. Give me a new, I'm tired of the same old thing. I'm tired of the same old conversations. I'm tired of the same old experiences, right? The same everyday, day to day things. This is really about like, all right, I'm ready. Let's see what else is out there. How else can I do something? What else can happen? All right, being very much open. This Eight of Cups is being open to something else, filling up your cup, leaving behind the cups that you already know how they're filled, right? You already know what it tastes like. You already know you've been there and you've done that. And now it's time, like you have a new taste in your spirit. You have a new feeling in your spirit that you want to satisfy, that you want to explore. Okay, that's what I'm getting with this Eight of Cups, which is very good because with the Page of Cups, this is that openness. You're not just leaving things behind with no hope, with no, um, with no like thing to look forward to. You actually do have something to look forward to. So, and I feel like that's where you're heading toward. Whatever it is that you're looking forward to, whatever it is that you know, um, whatever else is out there, because there's more. All right, I'm hearing that term, the grass is greener, because it's not that the grass is greener somewhere else, right? But there's no more green grass where you're at. So it's like, okay, there's no choice but to find greener grass. There's no choice but to do better or find better or, you know, get better accommodations of some sort. The Four of Pentacles. I'm seeing this. You see all them suitcases. Somebody's packing up to do something. Maybe exploring to find a new zone, a new area, a new fulfillment, something here that feels better, smells better. All right. A new apartment, a new job. All right. Somebody has some type of skill that they're willing to take out. They're ready to expand upon with this Four of Pentacles. Okay, a little reluctancy here because it's like questioning. You want to know if it's worth it. Am I going to? Is this going to be a good place to put all of this? Is this going to be a good place to invest my time? Is this going to be a good place to, work on what I need to work on and do what I need to do? So you want to be sure about something before you kind of settle into it, and that's perfectly normal. That's good. Ask questions. All right, don't just accept. Aries is listen. My mama, she was an Aries. Bless her soul, bless her heart. Rest in peace, lady. But she was an Aries. And the one thing I say about her that I know, if she ain't like it, she was going to get what the hell she wanted. and she wasn't going to stop till she got it. All right. Always. If her dream was to have, I don't know, let's just say, because she was really good with electronics. If she wanted the latest phone, but whatever, they telling her, hey, you got to go and pay full price because there's no deals right now. Believe me, when I walk out of there, when she walk out of there, she gonna have three phones with a deal that didn't even exist, that they created because of whatever demands that she made. Right? She was like, "This is what I want, and this is what I'm gonna get." Right? She knew how to do that very well as an Aries woman, and I appreciate being able to see that about her and learn that, how to be that assertive nature to say, I'm going to go out there and get what I want. You can't tell me it doesn't exist, because yes, it does. Okay. So take that advice as Aries energy comes in to, show up for all of us, that you got to be a little demanding here. And if it's not what you want, you can walk out on it, right? You could be like, I didn't ask for this. This is not what I said I wanted. No, I want more. And you know what? Let me go get it. Let me go show you. You going to tell me no? You can't tell me no because I already said it's a yes, right? The universe is telling me this is a yes. So what do you mean that this is a no? Maybe it's not right here. Maybe I need to go over there and get it. And that's okay. All right. So you can have like services, or be places this season where it's like, if things do not meet up to your standard, if things are not exactly, not even exactly, but they're not what you want, don't just accept that. Like, oh, okay, it's not there. Oh, okay, they don't have it anymore. Oh, okay, I gotta know. No, that's not how that works. Go get your yes. Go get what you want. Okay. And I feel like you're going to be very proud of yourself once you do that. Like, you stood up for yourself. Something here about standing up for yourself. All right. And not just letting the world tell you what it is. The Six of Wands, I'm telling you, you're going to be very proud of yourself. Six of Wands with the Six of Cups. Proud of yourself for standing up for you, or whatever it is. Whatever this is here, you have an energy of pride, an energy of winning, an energy of victory. Okay. Harmony, fulfillment, satisfaction. Feeling real good about what's going on. Whoop. Okay. Let's clarify this Knight of Swords for the Aries season, for the collective. We have the King of Cups, and all these other cards fill up. That's too much. Let me get one card here to clarify this Knight of Swords. Let's see. You have the Hermit. Okay, so you're talking yourself into something here. I like that. This Knight of Swords with the Hermit, it's like you're talking yourself into something. You're talking yourself into moving forward. I got this. I can do this. You know, I feel like here you're really digging into somewhere into yourself, where it's like, you really got to dig into this. This isn't a natural part of your like first instinct, right? But it is something that is in you. It's within you to do, right? You have this capability. You have what it takes to do something, but it's like something you got to really pull out of yourself. Maybe this is something that you don't utilize all the time, right? This is not a part of you that you have to utilize all the time, right? Maybe you have to be a little bit more cunning, right? You have to be a little bit more witty, or right, you got to be 10 steps ahead of the game, right? So maybe you're going to have to get some information out of somebody without like really knowing that they won't know that you're getting information out of them. Okay, so be careful too with people asking you questions, or asking the right questions, right, to get the right answer to what you want. Sometimes it's about like really how you say something. Hmm. All right. All right. All right. We have the Ace of Cups. I love it. I love it. I love it. More overflowing abundance. This is a very good season, right? Every season is going to feel real good. You're going to feel like you can almost um like you're going to feel refreshed, right? You're going to feel like, okay, there's some type of new momentum, there's some type of a new feeling here that picks up the pace in something. You have the King of Pentacles. Yes, King of Pentacles, big money, security, stability, on top of the game, on top of your, standing on business type of energy. Okay. I feel like something here is like, be mindful here about what you eat. This like, make sure you're doing things of quality. I'm hearing. All right. It may feel like, okay, something may be expensive, but it's like, still get the quality. Don't get cheap things, get quality. Something here about the quality of things, quality of food, quality of of the air that you're breathing, everything that you have to have good quality at this time. All right. The luxuries, the good stuff. You're not settling for the cheap stuff. You're not settling for the bottom of the barrel. All right. You're taking up off the high shelf. All right. You're calling in somebody and saying, "Excuse me, hi, how are you? I need you to get that up there, up there. Yeah, that one all the way up there. I want that one. Yep. The one right there. Get the ladder, get what you got to do, and give me that one." And like, "Oh, no, no, no. There's one right here. And it's just the same and it's $10 cheaper." And you're like, "I said I want the one at the very top." And that's the one that you get. Okay? There's nothing wrong with being demanding for what you want. Okay? Because when you deserve something, when you know something is rightfully yours, what is meant for you, sometimes you do got to fight for it. Sometimes you do got to stand up and say, "No, this is what I want. I'm not taking whatever it is that you're giving me." Okay? The moon and the king of wands. Yeah, somebody could try to convince you, right? It could be a very like, "Okay, well, we could just do it this way." The king of wands telling you, "Well, look, let's go over here. It's the same exact vibe. It's going to give you the same exact thing with this moon energy." And you're like, I don't want to do all of that. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know how that works. It doesn't, I'm used to this, so I know how this is. I know what I want. I'm very sure of myself. So this moon with the king of wands is like something that wants you to be unsure. Right? It wants to convince you of something else being better for you that's not actually better. Okay? So this king of pentacles is like, I know what I asked for. I know what I ordered. I know what is going to fulfill me. And I don't want anything else. So you take it if you like it, but I don't want it. Okay? All right. So that's interesting. Let's get some advice here. Well, I mean, I guess that is the advice. Be very much like, if you want it, if that's what you want, go get it. Okay? Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to go take it. Don't be afraid to deny somebody something or deny a situation because it's not exactly what you want, right? Don't start settling for less. Settle for more here. So let's get some advice here for this energy though. Let's for this oh, you have the Two of Cups. Yeah, stay committed to what works for you. The Five of Swords. I'm telling you, if you don't want it, don't take it. If you say, "I don't want it," do not accept it. With the Five of Swords and the Two of Cups, it's like, I know what I want. I know this for me. I know what I said. This is it. Like, and this doesn't, if something doesn't feel right, cut it off. If something doesn't feel like you want to commit to it because it's not what it is. Like, it's something here about the knowing of what is and what isn't, and not accepting what isn't. Like, so Aries season, the moment you say no, the moment that it's not for you, it won't ever be for you. All right. Only if you accept it to be. You have the Lovers. Okay. Because this is some type of bigger divine order here. All right. You're making choices based off of, again, purpose, destiny. Does it make sense? Right? Does it fulfill something for me in a way? Right? Not being in a selfish way, but really it has to be some type of reciprocal energy. Right? And if it's not, then that's not it. All right. There's going to be it's the energy of like, what is it worth it? Is it worthy? Is it giving me? Is it satisfying? No. Am I growing with this? No. Am I not? Okay, well then where do I gotta go and grow? What do I gotta do to go and get where I need to be? Okay? So we're not settling for less. Yeah, the Three of Swords, we're not settling for less. I feel like this is like it access denied, it can't get in. It's nope. It's a no-go. That's what I'm hearing. And the Ace of Pentacles. All right. It's like the key. I'm getting this as a key. This Ace of Pentacles, and this Three of Swords is like somebody who falls short of something. So you don't want to, if it's falling short of meeting your needs, if it's falling short of satisfaction, if it's falling short of whatever, of giving you this achievement, okay, focusing on your dream, then it's not where you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be entertaining it. You're not supposed to be engaging. Okay? And who's here once again? Oh no, I thought this was the King of Pentacles, but shit, it might as well be. All right, the Nine of Pentacles, working in your garden, working on staying focused on your dreams, staying focused on the work. All right, you're not gonna let the weeds sit in your garden that mess up your garden, right? If the bugs are coming into your garden and eating up all your plants and taking away from your wealth, then you have to do things to protect it, right? So that's a reminder for somebody. Don't let anything over come in and over consume, overtake what you have going on, what you're growing, right? Because it's going to cost you in the long run, and you don't want to end up with the bill. You don't want to end up with the, you know, with everything. You don't want it on your plate because it's like if you can handle it again now, do that now versus trying to wait for the next time. Do it today so that the something stays consistent, something stays uninterrupted here as well. All right. So the moment that you notice something, that's how quick you have to. It's not like, oh, I noticed that something is happening, and I'm going to see how long this happens to see the pattern. Like the first time is enough of a pattern to call something out. The first time is enough of a, like it don't need to be a second and third time. It just needs to be like nip this out, cut it in the butt from now. All right. Maybe you need to do some cord cutting. You need to do some, meditations about releasing and release work or some things like that. But otherwise than that, just if it ain't for you, let it be. Let it be. All right, so let's see here. All right, we have quiet allure and poised presence. This little boy looks real dirty right here. So family here again. I see the couple here, and then this little boy. Um, there's something here about family though. There's something here about like family secrets or family things coming out, right? How families are influencing one another, like people that you surround yourself with, how they influence you, how you influence them, or things like that is coming up here. What you're attracted to in people here, you might see somebody, or somebody may see you that it's like they something that you do is attractive to them, right? And they want to get to know you in some sort of way. All right, there's something like a mysterious energy here where somebody could be like watching you, or somebody could be like the energy where I said something could be questioning you, right? But it's like they're trying to get to know more about you or what you got going on or something like that. This month, about to say this year. All right, let's get an angel number. Some angel numbers. Somebody is definitely observing though and asking questions, right? It's like you notice something and you ask a question right away, right? Instead of just like watching, instead of just being on the sidelines, you're engaging. Yeah, something about engagement. All right, somebody may be putting out some type of video, right? And it may be a low viewership. I don't know, but don't pay that no mind because it's like the right people are seeing it. You're building some type of quiet momentum here. You're building some type of quiet thing, like it's a quiet brick by brick. Nobody hears the building being built, but by the time they look up, there's a whole structure here. Okay, so be creative. 111. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe the life that you love. All right, so stay in the creative mode. Stay in a mode of doing. I think I wrote that on the weekly message for this week. Like your first step creates the pathway for your next step to land. Right, so every step that you take creates a pathway. It creates momentum. All right, and that it creates it for the next moment, the next level. Okay, let me get another angel number here for the month, for the season, Aries season, please. Thank you. We got two. Oh, look at that. You got 1111 here. I am awakening. Okay. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you to wake up to who you truly are. All right. You got 111 and 1111. So Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. That one energy, the newness, the freshness, the kick-starting energy, the breakthrough energy, um I'm seeing like at sunrise, right in the beginning of the day, the early bird catches the worm type of thing. You may be up in the middle of the night, like during this season, getting ideas, and it's like act on them as the sun rises, as time moves on throughout the day. Don't just let them linger. Okay, don't let the next night come and you haven't done something to move things forward. I am practical, number 14. Okay. You are open minded and always up to try something new, yet you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps ensure your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. Again, if it's not what you want, don't bother with it. All right, you demand for what you want. That practical energy is you doing things to get the exact outcome that you desire. Right? You may not always get the exact outcome, but you can get it real close. All right. Sometimes we got to take the good with the bad, or take a little bit of loss to get what we want. But we're not taking. If we got to take some loss, the loss needs to be 5%. My win needs to be 95. You feel me? It don't need to be a 60% win and a 40% loss. So think about that. Don't let that go over your head. All right. Do I want to pull one more? I'm gonna pull one astrology card. What's the overall astrology energy for Aries season for the collective? Happy birthday once again, all my Aries. I appreciate everybody who's here with me today watching this. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We got Capricorn energy, achieving. So we got achievement twice here. All right. So Capricorn number 10. All right. Achieve and achievement. So that's what we're working on, our achievements. We're working on getting progress. We're working on checking off those boxes. All right. Doing our tasks, getting things done. Starting to make the manifestations come into play, right? We're not just sitting down waiting for them to happen. We're actually doing the work to ensure that that is the way it happens. You know what? All right. So I'm gonna get one more with Capricorn energy, which is Saturn energy, which is working with Aries right now. And then you also have Scorpio energy of investigate. All right. So dig deep in. Don't be afraid to, when you hit a little roadblock that you can't get past it, that you can't figure your way out, that you can't figure your way up, that you can't figure your way in. All right. It's like stay persistent too, this Scorpio energy, and don't give up. I'm hearing like this Scorpio energy with the investigate. It's like they're going to get to the bottom of something. All right. With Capricorn, I love these two energies working together. This is like powerhouse energy when it comes to getting some type of job done or getting something done. Because the Capricorn is going to go far and the Scorpio is going to dig deep. All right. So that's how you get your achievements. That's how you get your wins. All right. And Pluto is here at the bottom, rebirthing, changing up the game in some sort of way, changing up the landscape. Collective, this is the message. I hope it resonates for you. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I will be back with more. But for now, talk to you later. Deuces. Bye.